A family in Texas has two special reasons to give thanks on this holiday. Their twin babies are home after their Ukrainian surrogate mother had to flee the war, ultimately giving birth to the babies in Russia. With the help of the volunteer group Project Dynamo, the parents flew from Texas to eastern Estonia to enter Russia and save their twins from a Russian state-run orphanage. These twins, born in September, arrived home 2 days ago. There they are, just in time for their very first Thanksgiving. Precious. I want to bring in the man who personally escorted mom and dad over the border to bring these babies home safely to the States, Bryan Stern with Project Dynamo. Welcome back to NewsNation Live. Bryan, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving to you.
It's great to see you. So tell me about this reunion between mom and dad and these babies.
So Project Dynamo, we've done a lot of these things. We have a program in Ukraine called Gemini, which is our surrogate baby program. We've done over 60 operations, which is like 70 babies because we have a lot of twins in there. Our first one that we did was Sasha, Lenny and Moishe Spector, which were twins that were born premature from Atlanta, Georgia. This reunion was a little bit different because this family has been fighting for their children for 3 months. They were born in September, we're in November. And for the last 3 months, they've been trying to get reunited with their children that were in Russia, not Ukraine, which added a different level of complexity for us.
What are the challenges with Russian authorities in trying to conduct a rescue like this?
It's different, right? We're Project Dynamo. We've done 350 operations in different war zones and the hurricane, and we're used to cruise missiles and artillery and those kinds of problems. This is different. This is a geopolitical issue. The U.S. is not the most popular team in town right now in Russia, and because they were in a Russian state-run orphanage, that added a level of complexity and risk that is just different. Not better or worse, but it is different, as we see with the Brittany Griner case. Seemingly small infractions can result in catastrophic consequences. And that's the real risk proposition with this case.
Some people may be wondering, Bryan, about the surrogate mother. Is she safe? What's her status?
I believe she is. I've actually never spoken to the surrogate mother. She gave birth in September. We've been on this case for about 2 weeks. So I believe she's safe. I have no reason to believe that she's not safe. But in reality, I'm not sure.
Is it getting more difficult to carry out these rescue missions? I mean, this one was in Russia, but even in Ukraine, as we watch the constant shelling happening as the war draws on.
All these operations are a challenge, be it Afghanistan, be it Hurricane Ian, be it Ukraine or Russian-occupied Ukraine, and now Russia. There's no such thing as a cookie-cutter operation for Dynamo. We're not a bus service. We're not a taxi service. So each one of these cases is kind of unique and special in their own right. It's getting more difficult in the context of the dynamic nature of the war in Ukraine is part of it. And also, frankly, funding for us has decreased. We're a donor-funded organization, projectdynamo.org. We're running on fumes. The story is dying in the news, and we need people's help. We have more demand, not less demand, but less funding coming in. So we have multiple challenges that we have to deal with, both geopolitically, financially, and also just the actions on the ground.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.